Hey everybody, Ultimate Oddball here. Today I want to talk about a common problem in the autism community: unethical individuals taking advantage of the desperation of parents of autistic people and their desire to help their children. You see it all the time in a variety of ways: supplements, special diets, all sorts of treatments not backed by scientific study, many of which defy even basic logic in their approach, let alone scientific understanding of the human body. I have to point out that this desperation that parents experience has an obvious basis in the medical model of autism, which perpetuates the idea that autistic people should strive to be more like neurotypical people. I find this to be especially problematic personally. I believe strongly in personal autonomy. Any adult who wants to subject themselves to scientifically unproven treatments for their ASD should be free to do so, within obvious legal constraints. What I do have an issue with is when a parent becomes so desperate to not have an autistic child that they harm their child by forcing them into treatments or therapies which affect the child negatively. Some may be annoying or anxiety-inducing, while others may actually be dangerous or seriously detrimental in the long term. I understand wanting to help your child, but if your point of view has a focus on seeing autism as a tragedy, then you are approaching things from an inherently negative perspective. This point of view will only increase feelings of desperation to help, and this is where it gets easy to be taken advantage of. Many individuals have zero ethical qualms with selling various types of treatments and therapies, knowing that most parents are already overwhelmed to the point that they aren't likely to do the proper research necessary to determine whether it's legitimate or not. We aren't talking just placebo here. Some of these things have serious negative effects. Most are not covered by insurance and cost a considerable sum of money. If your goal is to make your autistic child no longer autistic, you're going to be disappointed. I implore you to see autism for what it really is: a type of neurodivergence which varies greatly and may change in form over time but will never disappear. It's important to keep in mind that how we choose to frame the autism narrative has a tremendous impact on the social stigma surrounding it. A lot of parents in society in general still see autism as this great tragedy, and because of that we, the autistic community, are pitied, looked down upon, considered burden-ins, seen as less than. This is unacceptable. An ally does not undermine the capability of the group that they claim to want to help. An ally does not stigmatize. An ally does not center the dialogue around themselves. There will always be people who will try to take advantage of others. This is why it's so important to change the narrative so that parents no longer feel like the only hope for their child being able to live in society is to fundamentally and seriously alter who they are as individuals. Everyone listens when parents speak of autism as a tragedy in public. We, the autistic community, hear this. Non-autistic parents hear this. Society hears it, and it's doing damage. Keep that in mind next time you choose to speak. Words matter. How we frame things matters in more ways than one. Well, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for coming by. Have a good day.
Hey everybody, Ultimate Oddball here. If you want to stay up to date with my videos, click subscribe. I release a new video on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I do gaming commentary and review. I talk about my experiences on the autism spectrum, and I share my opinions and thoughts on a variety of matters. My hope is that, through my videos, I can help to dispel some of the misinformation, confusion, and negativity people have regarding autism. Thank you for helping me do that by watching these videos.